What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Game Week FC. My name's Travis. This is my brother Parker. EPL Week 1 bets. Our results were a little ugly. Parker, you did not have the best week. Speak to us.
It's tough to find the words right now. Still reeling. 3 days later. I think I just came into the season way too excited. Bought all the hype I could and ended up paying for it, of course. So as you see, they're down 3.9 units. It wouldn't be a Premier League season if we didn't have to fight our way out of a hole. So the chase starts now.
It does indeed. Similar story to last year. Yeah, last year, guys, you can see our records from the 25-26 season. Well, the last season, we did every single game each week, and it was so much. Ended up doing keeping records for all of them. 100, I went 182, 180, and 18. Parker went 175, 192, 13. Yeah, it was tough, but Parker was down like tremendously after the first like 5 weeks or something. And then he clawed back, and we were like close to even by Christmas time, and yeah, it was crazy. But we're doing it differently this season. We're only picking 3 to 4 bets, really just the ones we like the most, and then we're keeping track of the units this time, so it's not just the wins and losses. So yeah, Parker got he went 0-3, unfortunately, minus 1.5 Man United. Man United, I'm sure, cooked a lot of people this past weekend. So the way we're doing it is minus 105. That means hypothetically, a unit would be, Parker would bet $105. Let's just say whatever. If it was minus 145, $145, minus 140, 140. So he's down minus 3.9 units. Not ideal. Um, I got fairly lucky, plus 1.35. Just got the Brentford Tottenham game totally wrong. I should have seen that coming. But that was our performance last weekend. Hopefully this weekend is better. Let's check out the games. All right, here we go. We got Friday game: Crystal Palace, Man City, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, Coventry, Hull, Bournemouth, Everton, Tottenham, Newcastle, Chelsea, Brighton, blah blah blah, Leeds, Brentford, Sunderland, Fulham, Man United, Ipswich, and Monday's game: Villa, Arsenal. Parker, what do you like in these fixtures?
As I was scrolling through the fixtures, looking for things that I liked, I still feel somewhat scarred from last weekend and found myself trying to find safe bets, and I talked myself out of it. There's really only two picks that I like this week. That is Tottenham, Newcastle over 2.5 goals. Um, I know Tottenham week one did not have a great showing, but they battered Charlton Athletic today 5-1. Savinho made his debut, had 2 goals himself. So I think that's maybe going to kickstart Tottenham season. Newcastle looks susceptible against Liverpool, so I'm taking the over in this game.
Okay, I don't mind that. Both defenses looked really poor. Um, One thing I do I would sprinkle Mikey Moore to score or assist. He's been pretty dangerous. He's actually been probably the most threatening player for Tottenham lately. Um, don't think I want something from that game. I'm gonna go to the, let's see here, Leeds versus Brentford game. Both teams, I predicted it at the beginning of the season. I think both of these teams will get in the top 10. Um, and so it's interesting. Brentford are just they look so good right now. They've scored. I think it's. I think it's been 20 goals in their last 4 games, which is absolutely fucking nuts. Um, so they're a goal scoring machine right now. Leeds, on the other hand, have been very good defensively lately. They've gone several. They got a clean sheet last game. Actually, they beat Nottingham Forest back to back at Nottingham Forest in the Prim, and then they played in the what's the tournament, the EFL Cup or whatever.
Carabao Cup.
Back, yeah, the Carabao Cup. Beat them back to back. They beat them 1-0 in the Prim, and then 2-0 in the Carabao Cup. So they have Forest's number, um, 2 clean sheets. But I'm gonna go with both teams to score here. I just think I mean, Brentford are going to score, I believe, and Leeds are good enough to score at home. I don't think Brentford's defense is perfect. I like both teams to score. The last 3 times they've played, it's ended in a low scoring draw. So I actually do like draw at plus 245 as well if you want to sprinkle that because I can't really separate these teams. But I'm going to play it a little safe and go both teams to score because I think the attacks are good.
I like that. My next one is Chelsea Brighton. Two teams that got off to winning starts and scored 7 goals between them. And I'm going over 2.5 again. I do like both teams to score here as well, but there's better value on uh, over 2.5, so that's why I've gone with that one. Yeah, I'm really excited for this game. I think this will be the game of the weekend, to be honest.
Yeah. Brighton just battered Aston Villa, who I think are in absolute shambles at the moment. Um,
Well, if you remember last year, Villa went like what was it, like 8 games winless. So they're not
they
new
did.
to slow starts.
That's true. That is very true. I don't know. I have a feeling about Villa that it's just gonna be uh, not gonna be pretty this year. Um, they're in shambles right now. Everybody's leaving. They're scrambling to get things together. Um, let's go back to this. I can't get my head off double chance Brighton here, guys. Um, I just yes, Chelsea looked fantastic in the first match. They've got all these attacking pieces, but I don't know. I can't. Once again, they have a new coach, and Brighton has a bit more continuity. They looked absolutely dominant against Villa. I just don't think that they should be this big of underdogs. And the fact that double chance is even money makes me think that Brighton could get a result here. Um, so I'm gonna take tie or Brighton.
Hmm.
So that's my second pick. Next, I'm gonna move over to the Sunderland Fulham game. Fulham, I mean, Fulham were absolute. I mean, well, they were able to score against Chelsea's defense. That's going to be Chelsea's weak point. Um, so I think they're giving Fulham a bit too much credit here. I really want to take Tino bet Sunderland at minus 140. I think that's really good value because I just don't think that Fulham are all that good.
It's fair. I'm trying to decide if I should
Um,
match you and go 3 as well, or if I should just stop at 2.
you can do whatever you want. I think I'm gonna go 4
Hmm.
today. Let's see. I'm gonna check what the So Fulham have kind of dominated. Last time Fulham played at Sunderland, they won 3-1. Actually, they beat them. They've won the last three times they've played Sunderland. So in a way, they have their number. But I think Sunderland have it in for Fulham, man. I guarantee you those Sunderland players remember uh, those games last season. So I'm gonna take Tino bet Sunderland. More continuity with the manager. I think that's a good pick. Um, yeah, my last pick is going to be let's see here. What would this be if I parlayed this? Arsenal money line and then under 3.5 goals plus 112. I really like that because if you think about it, Villa are going to do their best to not concede 4 goals like they did last game, but I still don't think they have enough to compete against Arsenal. Arsenal just have too much, and we know how it was last season. Actually, what's under 4.5? I wonder if that's a little minus 135. I'll do that under 4.5, just in case Arsenal decide to be little pricks and screw me over. I'll take Arsenal and under 4.5 goals at minus 135.
All right, hold on. Stay here on this game. I'm gonna make a third pick. Christos Zolis to score or assist. He was an absolute firecracker in the opener. I'm currently trying to trade for him in our FBL league, draft league. I think he's exactly what Arsenal have been missing on the left wing, and I know this is an away game, and Arsenal have struggled against Villa. They've sort of been their kryptonite of the last couple of years. I think they're catching them at a good time, week 2. And Zolas is going to run riot.
Yeah, I could see that. He's been an assist monster lately. Um, so if you want to parlay all that for plus 200, under 4.5, Arsenal money line plus Christos Zolis to score, that's plus 200, which is it's okay. It could be better, but I think that's pretty good value right there. Um, if you want to parlay those picks, so all of our picks are under uh, minus 200. So yeah, that's pretty much all we got for you guys. Any plus money monsters that you would be tempted to sprinkle, Parker? Money line
Um,
picks that you would upset?
this isn't really a plus money monster per se, but I do really like Bournemouth at home. I was toying with the idea of picking them. It's their home opener, hosting Everton. Um, I think I don't know. I just think that they get a win at home.
Yeah, it's possible.
They really didn't look that bad against City either. So I have high expectations for Bournemouth again. I think they'll finish top half.
Yeah, I did not watch the game the other night. Um, honestly, yeah, I don't know. This is tough. Honestly, maybe whole city money line plus 330. Coventry looked really poor. Um, in their first match, I know it was against Arsenal, but they just looked really poor. Actually, you know what? I would take Everton money line at plus 250. I would consider that.
So just fading me.
Everton looked pretty solid in their first. Yeah, I don't know. They got the continuity of coach, a lot of players back from last year. Bournemouth, although they have pretty much the same players, they got a new coach. I don't know how that's gonna pan out. Yeah, I would take Everton money line plus 250. I would sprinkle that. All right, guys, that's all we got for you in this video. Once again, here are our picks over 2.5. Tottenham, Newcastle, Parker. That's yours. Both teams score leads. Brentford over 2.5. Chelsea, Brighton. Tire, Brighton. I took that. Tino bet Sunderland. I took that. Arsenal money line under 4.5 goals. That's my two-leg parlay. And Parker took Christos Solis to score or assist. All right. If you want to parlay all of that, be my guest. $5 wins you 259. 55 wins you 2,851. Good luck with that, but we'll see. We'll see. Parker, always a pleasure to do video with you. Um, Hope you have better luck this weekend, and I'll see you guys next video.
We need it. We'll see you next time.
We need it. Adios.
Adios.